Welcome to Virginia Tech, and you said your prayers, little one, because it's time for Enter Sandman. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me as always, and this will send chills up your spine. It's time for Enter Sandman. The Hokies will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Conway. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will go on the attack first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to...
Turning it on! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He's got it on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Yellow Jackets are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Slithers into space. Makes one man miss. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Yellow Jackets will have it first and 10. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They're setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Yellow Jackets had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Virginia Tech's offense will get the ball for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play?
And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up. But how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Makes guys miss. That's what he does as he's out to the 20. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
I love the start for this quarterback on 3rd down. 3rd down, obviously money down. Got to have success. But to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and got a lot of confidence.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And this defense has kind of been up and down on this opening drive, right? That's their 2nd sack, which is good. They need more of those plays, but they've given up a lot of yards. Down here, this part of the field, man, this defense is going to have to find a way to make a few more plays to keep them out of the end zone.
The Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Power football with the run. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And this one will be stopped for no gain. These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Spencer. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. The run from the shotgun.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll run the sneak for it. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Hokies!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Tulane delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in New Orleans. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Snagged in the middle, it's Spencer. And they're able to make the tackle.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Just keep slinging it. Got a man. It's Spencer. He's loose. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Hold and finds his man on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. Kick is in the air. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Hall. There he goes. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going with the ground game left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires the pass, intercepted. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. There's still plenty of time here, but huge momentum on their side.
Huge momentum. Way to get out the gates early. Early in the game to get up a couple scores, that is a beautiful thing. Takes the pressure off, puts the pressure immediately on the other side of the football. What a start.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. dynamite play there. 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. The Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
And the Yellow Jackets line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Throwing right. Got him downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat. Still short of the 1st down mark. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Snags it over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Timeout called by the defense is their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Manuel. The Yellow Jackets get it past the sticks. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. A strike downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Manuel. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Yellow Jackets really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll reach for a 53-yarder and have to guide it in with precision from the right side. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to crank up the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got a little space. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
You know, this guy's had a big role in his offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Kansas is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in Lawrence deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 31 to Colorado. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Spencer. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Yellow Jackets have this offense rolling. Using his legs, it's Hall. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The RPO, it's complete. At the 20, he's got space. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
And the Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
The Yellow Jackets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. Looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. They'll move the tight end. The give to the back. Powers through the defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Hauls it in. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Dances away. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Hokies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. A little screen to the running back. He works it inside the 20-yard line, down to the 19. That's where they'll spot it. Short of the 1st down, now a decision to be made. Absolutely perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Hall. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. These fans touching the figurative Hokie Stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. The snap sets up to throw. The screen, he can go. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Second down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. Nice move to keep running. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. The Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Got a man. It's Cano. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Tries to get it on the ground. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Yellow Jackets back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's first down from the 11. Wants to go up top on first down. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
Georgia Tech, 48. Virginia Tech, 27.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Going to sling it on second down. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun. Wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Oh, they're after him. Got his man on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Hokies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The give to the tailback. Oh, what a move. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him in the flat.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch.
Turning it on. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He leaves it with his back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll run for it on third and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Yellow Jackets come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short.
Third down coming.
Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Punt is on its way. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it past the marker. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Oh, he's got some space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looks as if he's going to run it.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Here's a heat. Quick step and go. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The AT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They march 78 yards down the field. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of the season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.